Okay, it really is beautiful. These are logging roads, really. I mean, I don't know if one will pass me now, but a lot of big tractor trailer trucks filled with logs, sky high. They're almost hitting the top of the tree branches here. And they're doing some logging, pipelining actually, which is sad in my opinion. They're building this pipeline from the south all the way to the north. How far it goes, I don't know. But they travel up and down these roads. Still pretty here though, just so gorgeous. Just letting you see what I'm going into. It really is nice. Different from Connecticut, I'll tell you that. Some things are similar, but it's different. Okay, I found this trail, and it looks gorgeous. Here, this is West Virginia now. Virginia, West Virginia, I mean, it's all gorgeous here. You know, a lot of like, it's almost like a mountain laurel. It's similar to New England, mountain laurels everywhere. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, this one's budding a flower here. So I have to look that up and see exactly what it is. But let's get smaller. Thank you. All right. So I'll go through here, see what things I can find. There's something leaning already here. Wow, this is something else. As you can see, it's a lot of crevices and cliffs up here. Hopefully I can find a view to show you the mountains. Okay, was this done by nature? Probably, yeah. Right on the trail. Okay, walk a little bit more here. I'm looking for snaps. There's a bird here I mentioned before in the other video, the whippoorwill, and beautiful, beautiful bird, man. And it just sings all the time, even into the night. Here's something down here. Take a look at. Just wanted to show you. So if you ever come to visit in the western part of Virginia or West Virginia, you know, it's just an ancient forest here. A lot of this was not timbered and used for agricultural and farmlands. They do have, I was told here, rattlesnakes and copperheads, and I did see a ringneck snake, which is a cute little snake. But anyways, that's down below here, and when I start finding anything, I'll post it. Now here's a snap. It doesn't look very old at all, but there it is there. It's going up, coming back down here and there. You know, it's down like in a little valley. So I'm gonna just see if I see any footprints here to show you, but I don't. Honestly, so that could have been a week or so ago. love it with the birds. Just riveting. Great path here. I mean, almost looks like an X, the vine. I did see a bear the other day, a small one, about 200 pounds. I did come equipped with my bear mace and bear horn, so I'm all good here. Wow, this is gorgeous, people. I hope you take advantage of what I'm showing you, so you will someday come out here. If you like nature and being out in the woods and stuff, these states are just perfect. Okay. Well, something laying across here. Yeah, this was done by nature a long time ago. But still solid. Oh yeah. Okay. You know, everything up in the mountain blooms late. You know, these flowers, you know, are gorgeous, but everything is like way behind because you're at such an elevation, you know, 4,000 feet and up. It's beautiful, as you can see. Tell you one thing, you know, anything outside this 4 feet of space you have on this trail here can be hiding. I mean, it really is difficult to see. I'm just hoping it opens up, you know. There's somebody walking towards me. I wonder if it can't be hunting season. All right, I'm gonna turn off the phone just in case it. Wow, looks like he's in camouflage. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hopefully. Yeah, that was a gentleman and his wife from Pennsylvania, and they were just passing by, and they just wanted to go down the trail, but they only went down for like 20 minutes here. So I asked them if they saw anything, and I'm looking right here. Oh, turn this around. And here's a typical in the fork that you see. Place right there, you know. And there's a Y. Believe it or not, there's always a symbol with Y's and A's and X's, and typical one on the back. And I bet you it's totally different stick. Yeah, it did not come from here. So there you go. So one here on this side, one on the other side, a smaller one. So that's great. That's what we want. That's what we want. You know, the guardians of the forest, and that's what they are. Make no mistake, people. They are our guardians of the forest. All good. Okay, I just figured something out here. What I am walking on is the old remnants of train tracks, the train that used to go across these mountains. It has to be, because if you see here, it's going to show you how this elevation is. I don't think this was made by nature. And if you look up here, you know, this is the mountain going up, you know, and this is the other side. Yeah, this used to be the old railroad tracks that used to bring the coal and stuff throughout Virginia and West Virginia, you know, all down here. You know, that's the base of it down there. But this, what I'm walking on, was the train. This was the train that went up and down supplying the coal, and passengers or people that want to throw a nickel in and get from one place to the other. This has to be it. You know, it just looks like this is made for a locomotive. I could be wrong, but here's a typical bend that goes up, an arc that comes down. I don't know how long it's been bent like this, but I mean, it could be made by nature, but there's so many of these in the forests all over the country that you notice, different sizes, but usually this is the max in the bending of saplings, like 4 inches around. I'm coming across some things up here. All right, I'll show you when I get up there. All right, let's just check this out. Okay, now something so little, this is only a few feet high, but I just want to show you how a stick is placed like this, placed like that, inside like a V. You know, it's just, it could be made by nature, but just little things, you know. Even with their little ones, they are taught to, for some reason, to make these identification marks. And so I could be wrong on that part, that particular one here. But here, I'm not wrong. Check it out. Just noticed turning my head. Okay, look at the X. Okay, that piece of wood, which is placed here. Okay, that's not uprooted or broken there. There, from there comes across. You have your X. And when you're traveling and you see, this is their sign, you know, one of their signs on that. But here I'm going up to this, which isn't made by man. I mean, is made by man, not nature. And I'll show it to you. All right, your guess is good as mine why these fence posts are placed here. But as you see, there's some rebar put in there. So almost looks like an entrance that you'd herd cattle or horses in. And they do have horse trails down here. So if you have horses and you want to go camping and do horse trail riding and stay overnight and places, they have that, you know. So how old this is, looks pretty old to me, you know, at least 20 years old or more. Now, okay, so they're blocking this off here. I'm gonna go up to the side and come around. Oh, beautiful. All right. Just showing, okay, for some reason, they didn't want you going this way across. I don't know. But this is definitely the old train, railroad path that they had. And I think that ended, actually, I think that ended like in the 30s, sometime in the 30s. But remnants is still here. Just showing you these types of fruit or nuts. It's the leaves, you know, these aren't from an acorn tree. So I have no idea what this could be, but this is another type of food or protein that that Bigfoot can eat. There's plenty of deer, I can tell you that. There is so much deer here. You know, I did see some bear, but you know, that's indications that anything can thrive here. And they do. Okay, speaking about food, you didn't think I'd come out here without giving them something. So, here. Okay. And this is an old snap here. Looks like there's a Y. sort of like it can be. Actually, there's a Y here if you want to look at it that way. But again, it could be made by nature, but see that strand there? See how it's placed and woven in between? I know it's older, or they could pick up the branches that were dead and put them in there, you know, last week. This was broken a while ago. You know, I'm going to leave that there for him. Would you stay, or are you going to pop out? Okay, perfect. You know, so let's leave them a gift, because they leave gifts for me. All right, see what happens. Keep it moving.